gang violence and other kind of violence.
Get away! I could be at work, at school, in my car, I can still get shot by the police, but I can get shot anywhere.
So it is what it is.
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's the Black Gen Z Mindset. Make sure you go ahead and like, comment, share, subscribe. Let's get into the video.
A mother killed in a workplace stabbing.
My mama died trying to take care of us.
A McDonald's manager killed in the middle of the morning rush, and police say it was another employee who did it.
Lord have mercy. I mean, this is where we at with it. This is really where we're at with it in the community. You have a sister just trying to provide, single mother trying to provide 6 kids, 6 of them. She's working at McDonald's. She done moved on up to manager. And then you got a hating black woman who stabbed her to death. Makes no sense. I mean, this is absolutely ridiculous. It's disgusting. This is Detroit for you. And I know Anton Daniels likes to make it seem like Detroit is just this great place. And, you know, downtown Detroit's great. Look, guys, I mean, it's horrible. It's just horrible, man. And yeah, it's not a place you want to be. So I really would refrain from this area. Even the employees, the women who have jobs are crashing out. These super sister gremlins are on demon time.
Jennifer Harris was working her shift this morning when she sent an employee home early. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Kimberly Gill.
And I'm Ty Steele. Police say that employee left and then came back and killed her with a knife. This happened at the McDonald's on 9 Mile West, west of Kelly and East Point. Noel Frio is live with the details. Noel, we hear a Good Samaritan stepped in and try and stop this.
Yeah, that's right. Police say that stabbing happened near this drive-through window behind me. And they say a customer who was in the drive-through stepped in and stopped the suspect from fleeing the scene before police arrived. We've now learned that the victim was a mother of 6. Employees described the terrifying moments inside a McDonald's after a worker attacked a manager with a knife. Police say the employee had been in an argument with the manager that ended with her being sent home.
She left for 5 minutes. She came back with a mask on her face. And the only thing I seen was her hands. That's how I knew it was her.
Family.
So she spun the block. They got into their little argument, their little tiff. She goes home, comes back with the Pooh Shiesty mask, with the knife, crashes out. It's that simple. And it's that quick. 5 minutes. This is how quickly things are moving in the community. The danger, I mean, it's scary, you know, because you have hardworking black men and women and children even who are just trying to make a living and get out. You know, that's all people are trying to do is get out of these areas. And it's just so sad that you have a woman who was trying to provide for her family killed in such a way.
Of the victim identify her as 39-year-old Jennifer Harris. She was stabbed multiple times before a customer in the drive-through line intervened, holding the employee at gunpoint until officers arrived.
He had her sitting down there about in the parking lot next to a vehicle, and he had the gun pointed at her. That's when police and all them rolled up.
He did the right thing. He showed, so to speak, heroism. And we really appreciate his assistance because, like I said, otherwise we would have a dangerous criminal right now in public and we would be looking for her, but who knows what else she was gonna do.
Family.
So shout out to the Good Samaritan, the man in the drive-thru who completely showed his heroism and really, you know, helped assist the police. And this is what we don't have a lot of times. And I understand, you know, you have somebody with a knife, it's a little different, but when you got them young, you know, them YNs with switches and they I understand. Hey, I get it. You got it, bruh.
Of Harris described her as selfless, a hard worker who worked to provide for her 6 children as a single mother.
She was the best mom anybody could ever ask for. My mama, she woke up every day and went to work for us. My mama died trying to take care of us.
Her children now in shock at how such senseless violence could have ended their mother's life.
A hard-working woman, so kind. If anybody needed help, she would give you her last, give you the shirt off her back. She did not deserve that at all.
And police are asking that anyone with any more information on this incident contact the East Point Police Department. We have that phone number in this story at clickondetroit.com. Live in East Point, Noelle Friel, Local 4.
So heartbreaking. Hearts break for that family. Thank you, Noelle.
My mama is gone. It's not fair. It's not fair.
A heartbreaking scene in East Point where a dispute between 2 co-workers ended in a deadly stabbing. How police say witnesses helped catch the suspect. Good afternoon and thanks for joining us. I'm Rochelle Graham. That family is devastated after learning their mother was stabbed to death at a McDonald's, allegedly by one of her co-workers. Our Jack Springate joins us live outside that McDonald's. He talked to the family as they continue to mourn their mother's loss. Jack?
Well, Rochelle, emotions of utter disbelief from family members about what happened this morning to 39-year-old mother of 6, Jennifer Harris. Her daughters not only tell me that they're shocked by the fact that the suspect in this case is someone they've met before, a co-worker of their mother's, but also that this all happened at a place where their mother worked to provide for her 6 kids.
My mama died trying to take care of us.
Layers of emotion poured out of Harris's oldest daughter as she tries to process losing her mother.
She was so good to everybody. A hard-working woman. My mama was even good to her.
Griffin talking about this.
And you could tell this was a good woman. Lord have mercy. And I mean, we're losing the good ones. We're losing the good ones. So like when you go outside and you see like all this, I mean, excuse my French, but this fuck shit, you're probably wondering like, yo, like where are the real ones? Where are the good hard work? They getting killed off, bro. They're getting killed off. Hell, I mean, it's a miracle that I'm still here, nigga. Hey, man. I mean, it's really like that. I mean, this world right now in the community specifically is so different than back then. 80s, 90s, and they was headhunters back then. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to take anything away from their murder game back then, but this right now, they don't care about getting caught. See, back then they cared about getting caught. Now they don't give a damn. These super gremlins are on demon time.
Suspect, a 26-year-old woman who she says met these kids before as one of her mom's co-workers before they'd know her as the person accused of killing their mother.
We met the lady and everything. I don't understand why she had to kill her.
Police say Harris, the manager during the shift, sent the suspect home following an argument. They claim the suspect returned from her car with a knife and mask and started attacking the victim.
And that just goes back to the old law that we've been talking about on this channel. Telling some of these miscreants, I mean, telling these people, hey, you gotta get up out of here, like removing them from a space, it sends something to their brain, and it's an infinite murder trigger. So you get in an argument with somebody at work, you're a manager, the employee's wilding out, they're a subordinate, you send them home. That makes sense, right? But in this environment, in the community, you have to understand where you're at. I personally don't really know how to handle this situation, and except you got to pay them off. And I know it sounds bad. And it could even encourage bad behavior temporarily. But just for the moment, look, hey man, you wilding out, we have a disagreement, here's 20 bucks. Get you some, get you a double quarter pounder with cheese, get you a large fry, get you a large drink, supersize me, hell, do whatever you want, and go home. Now, it's not something that you instantly think about, but if you're watching my channel, and yeah, people might be wondering, oh, what are you sipping on? Yeah, I'm day drinking. Because this shit is a lot to deal with. It's a lot to deal with. I'm getting back into the funk. And I've taken my 6 months hiatus. Therefore, y'all should go to the Patreon because these videos are not going to be long on YouTube. Go to the Patreon, subscribe to the Patreon. The videos drop earlier on Patreon. If you want to watch the video during the day, I drop them earlier. So yes, I am day drinking because this is a lot to deal with, and I'm back in the funk. I'm back in the groove after 6 months of not doing this show, and nothing has changed. So I'm upset. I'm upset.
They say she only stopped when a customer at the drive-thru fired his gun in the air to stop the attack.
The suspect stopped stabbing the victim. She dropped the knife and started running away. The Good Samaritan actually showed courage by running after the suspect and was able to detain her until officers arrived.
It was only when they showed up for their later shifts that other employees learned why they wouldn't be working today.
I'm shocked. I couldn't believe it. I was devastated. I never would have thought something like this was going to happen there.
Now, obviously, a lot of emotions and a lot of processing by family members today, but they do say they plan on creating a fund to raise money to provide for Harris's 6 kids. I'll update our story online with ways you can help as soon as I learn more from family members. But for now, reporting live in East Point, I'm Jack Springate, CBS News, Detroit.
6 children, so difficult to hear that daughter's pain. You can only hope they have an incredible support system. Jack, thank you for the live report.
With an update to a breaking story we have been following the last few hours out of East Point, where police say an employee stabbing her own manager to death. This all happening inside a McDonald's on 9 Mile. That's where we find Fox 2's Camille Amiri joining us with the latest. Camille, a lot coming out of this.
Yeah, absolutely. We just spoke with the victim's daughter, who is absolutely beside herself. You're going to be hearing from her later today on our newscast, Fox 2 News at 5 o'clock. But first of all, let's break down what happened. And I think you've got some video that you can show. This was around 8 o'clock this morning here at the McDonald's in East Point on 9 Mile. There was some sort of verbal altercation between this manager and an employee who, incidentally, the daughter says they were friends, that they were friendly. The employee goes home, according to police, gets a knife, comes back, stabs the manager. We've learned her name is Jennifer Harris, 39 years old, 6 children, a single mom, working here for 15 years, stabs her to death. And then somebody in the drive-thru, this is happening in the area of where the employees are working in the drive-thru section of the fast food restaurant. Somebody going through the drive-thru, a CPL holder, sees everything happen. He shoots his gun in the air to try to stop everything. Unfortunately, he is not successful in doing so. But as the suspect is running out of the McDonald's, the police say that the man with the gun actually ran after her and held her at gunpoint until police arrived. She was arrested. Unfortunately, Jennifer Harris, 39 years old, died once she arrived at a hospital, multiple stab wounds. We did talk to an employee. Here's what she had to say about this horrible tragedy.
She left for 5 minutes. She came back with a mask on her face, and the only thing I seen was her hands. That's how I knew it was her. And she started stabbing her, and I ran for help, and basically asking everybody, like, help or whatever. I tried to stop her. It was no stopping her. She stabbed her everywhere.
Just an absolutely horrible, horrible situation. Again, coming up tonight at 5 o'clock, you'll be hearing from Jennifer Harris's oldest daughter. The family, these kids are ages 5 to 20, 6 children altogether. They were here earlier, just moments ago, absolutely beside themselves, really not understanding any of this and why this happened. They said that their mom, they called her, everyone's nickname for her was Jamma, that she got along with everybody. She always had a smile on her face, and that the suspect, they said, was always friendly to the children and giving them stickers and always laughing and smiling with them. So the family is having an incredibly hard time processing this. Of course, we're going to continue to follow the story, but that is the latest going on right now. Of course, that suspect in custody, also a female, 26 years old. Reporting live in East Point, Camille and Mary, Fox 2 News.
First at 5, killed on the job. A mother of 6, a McDonald's manager, stabbed to death during her shift. This is a story that has shaken our entire community. Thank you for joining us. I'm Simon Shaquette.
And I'm Carolyn Clifford. Our hearts are heavy as we think about the family and friends of 39-year-old Jennifer Harris.
Loved ones left searching for answers. They tell us Jennifer was kind, hardworking, deeply loved. This tragedy started when Harris reportedly sent an employee home early, and that worker allegedly came back and attacked her.
Just hard to believe it happened at 9 Mile and Schroeder in East Point.
So 9 Mile is a mile down the road of 8 Mile, which is the famous road that Eminem grew up on. And now we're seeing, 8 Mile ain't the only hood in Detroit, Michigan. So it's pretty rough out there.
7 News reporter Ruta Osaneida is speaking with the family tonight about their devastating loss and the terrifying moments that changed everything.
39-year-old Jennifer Jamma Harris went to work at this East Point McDonald's every single day to support her family, and they say she did not deserve this.
Why take our mama from us? You knew we loved each other.
It is absolute heartbreak for the family of Jennifer Harris, a 15-year employee of McDonald's and the manager here in East Point. They all gathered at the very spot she lost her life Thursday morning. Police say it was a senseless act caused by a simple argument.
There was a dispute between two co-workers, and one co-worker was sent home as a result of the dispute.
That co-worker, a 26-year-old East Point resident, then allegedly returned hours later with a kitchen knife and stabbed Jennifer multiple times. A customer and licensed CPL holder, noticing the violence, fired a single shot into the air to put an end to what he was seeing.
Nobody was hit by the gunshot.
And honestly, he might have been right to just bust her, gun her down right then and there. That's defending another person. But, in this day and age, this guy would be arrested, because a lot of the guys who are standing up and defending people end up getting killed themselves.
But it did stop the assault. The suspect dropped the knife and started running away from the location.
That Good Samaritan then detained the suspect before she could get far, until police arrived and took her into custody. Jennifer was rushed to a local hospital but died due to her injuries. Neighbors say they sometimes hear arguments at this McDonald's, but never anything like this.
Goodness, I don't even know what to think, to be honest with you. But it's just sad all around. You don't want to see this.
The loving mother leaves behind her 6 children, who say they used to visit both their mom and the suspect at work, and are confused to why the violence had to escalate this far.
We would come up here. We met her co-workers. We met the lady and everything. I don't understand why she had to kill her.
We reached out to the owner of this McDonald's, who told us in part, quote, "Violence of any kind is unacceptable in my restaurants, and we are taking this matter extremely seriously." Meanwhile, the family says Jennifer will be remembered as selfless and kind, her memory never forgotten.
My mama, she woke up every day and went to work for us. My mama died trying to take care of us.
Anyone who witnessed this incident is asked to call East Point Police. Meanwhile, this case has already been sent to the Macomb County Prosecutor's Office for review. In East Point, I'm Ruta Osaneida, 7 News Detroit.
Oh, our thoughts and prayers go out with...
What's good, Shadow Realm? It's your boy Jenquavius Jackson, and y'all already know I'm demonetized and shadow banned in this bitch. So if you want to contribute, go to the Cash App, the PayPal, the GoFundMe, or join the Patreon. Also, don't forget to visit the merch store for all your favorite BGZM News 17 gear, including our exclusive Trump is a Blood t-shirt. Go fast before they sell out. They are already flying off the shelves, no cap. And remember, these super gremlins are on demon time.
Our other top story at 5, we're getting our first look at the woman now formally charged with stabbing a McDonald's manager.
Wow, so here she go. Here she go. Lace front and all. Lace front and all, weave and all. I mean, it's where we at, ladies.
To death.
Yes, this is her mugshot right here. Afeni Muhammad faces 1 count of first-degree murder in the death of Jennifer Harris, a mother of 6 children. Here she is with her children posing for that photo. Lauren Kostick was at Muhammad's arraignment today. She joins us now live with what happened in court. And Lauren, a lot more information is coming out today about the suspect.
Ty, that is right. And more than 24 hours later, the police tape is now gone. But this McDonald's here on 9 Mile is still closed. And tonight, we're also learning more about the suspect, including videos she posted to her Instagram just days before this fatal stabbing.
Biggest score is not in session. Uncle Kathleen Gaines presiding.
Inside 38th District Court.
Ma'am, do you understand the nature of the charges against you to your satisfaction after talking to your attorney?
Yes. 26-year-old Afeni Muhammad appeared over Zoom from jail, now charged with first-degree murder and given a $25 million bond. She is accused of stabbing her manager, Jennifer Harris, at an East Point McDonald's off 9 Mile. Police say Muhammad was sent home early, but returned with a knife.
When Muhammad returned to stab Harris, she entered the back entrance with a hooded mask over her face in an attempt to conceal her identity.
She stabbed the victim multiple times, up to possibly as many as 15 times.
However, the defense argues there's more to the case.
My client is extremely anxious to have those facts brought to light during the pendency of this case.
And according to the suspect's social media, she wasn't shy about her feelings towards the victim, saying this just 2 days before.
I got sent home early yesterday. I got sent home early today by the same person. I'm telling you, she's a bully. This isn't funny. She could keep being a bully if she wants to, but that is going to catch up to her. Because it ain't funny at all.
Damn. So she's saying that, you know, she was sending her home, and she was a bully. And, I mean, obviously, the one who ends up getting violently enraged ends up looking bad at the end of the day. So it's hard to believe what she's saying. You know, maybe she doesn't like taking direction. Hey, do the fries. Hey, drop some fries. Hey, we got orders, you know, in the drive-thru that are increasing the drive time. We need a 90-second drive time at the most. And if you guys never worked in a fast food restaurant, the drive time is the time from which a customer orders through the drive-thru window and then the time they receive their meal. So you want to make that drive time as low as possible so people are in and out, right? Because it's fast food for a reason. You don't want to pull up to McDonald's, you waiting 5 minutes for your meal. No. But, you know, maybe she's telling her, hey, we need the drive time down. It should be a 90-second drive time or less, right? Or, hey, you know, drop some fries. Or, hey, we got a double quarter pounder with cheese and you made a quarter pounder with cheese. See, in the correction aspect, the hierarchy aspect, a lot of this generation, they just don't want to take direction and they are adverse to leadership.
Meantime, the family of Jennifer Harris heartbroken, saying the single mom of 6 was selfless and hardworking.
She was the best mom anybody could ever ask for. My mama, she woke up every day and went to work for us. My mama died trying to take care of us.
And we also learned about a previous conviction for Muhammad out of Virginia. That charge also connected to a stabbing. Live tonight in East Point, Lauren Kostick, Local 4.
The more details that come out, the more horrified we are at how this all unfolded. Lauren, thank you so much. Scan the QR code on your screen. That will take you to our story on clickondetroit.com. Everything we know in this case, where you can watch the full video of those Instagram posts that we just referenced in that story we just showed you. We've also posted a link right now on the homepage of clickondetroit.com.
The McDonald's employee accused of stabbing and killing her manager was arraigned on first-degree murder charges this afternoon in East Point.
Police say the suspect was sent home from work after an argument. Then she returned with a knife and a mask. Gino Vici joins us live from the McDonald's location on 9 Mile in East Point with more on the charges the suspect is facing. Gino.
Well, that's right, Shayna, and hello to you, Terrence. Now, we learned from this arraignment, 26-year-old Afeni Muhammad admitted to police she returned to work with a mask, armed with a knife, and she also admitted to stabbing and killing her manager, 39-year-old Jennifer Harris.
Afeni Muhammad stabbed McDonald's manager Jennifer Harris multiple times with a kitchen knife at the McDonald's restaurant at 179219 9 Mile. Harris was not armed at the time and died of her injuries.
Today, inside the 38th District Court in East Point, 26-year-old Afeni Muhammad was arraigned on first-degree murder charges for stabbing and killing her manager, 39-year-old Jennifer Harris.
Prior to the stabbing, Muhammad was sent home by Harris for not performing her work duties and told Harris, "I'll be back."
East Point police officers, during their swear-to beforehand, revealed disturbing details about what appeared to be a planned killing.
Muhammad was arrested on scene and the knife was recovered. Muhammad admitted that she intended to kill Harris and stated that after she was sent home, she drove to a nearby park, decided to come back and stab Harris with a knife that she had inside of her vehicle. When Muhammad returned to stab Harris, she entered the back entrance with a hooded mask over her face in an attempt to conceal her identity and attempted to flee the scene after the stabbing, but was stopped by an armed customer.
What's more disturbing, Muhammad posted videos to social media saying she was fed up with her manager for repeatedly sending her home from work. Muhammad's defense attorney argued for a bond, which prompted a fiery response from the prosecutor, who pointed out Muhammad has a criminal.
So maybe there was a long-lasting issue between them, but it looks like Muhammad is the main culprit of this issue because she's continuing to be sent home. She's got a history with stabbings. She's got that horrible wig on.
History of stabbing.
The defendant does have a prior instance of at least one that I'm aware that involved a stabbing, similar obviously to the stabbing that occurred in this case involving a knife. So given all of those factors and given the fact that this court does have authority to give no bond to defendants charged with murder, I am asking at this time for no bond in this case.
And back here live, and as it relates to bond, by the way, it was set at $25 million cash bond, which could be considered to be no bond at all. Meanwhile, the franchise owner of this location here on 9 Mile in East Point released a statement saying they were deeply saddened. They were cooperating with the investigation, and for the meantime, this location will be closed. Meanwhile, Muhammad is due back in court July 23rd. Back to you.
All right, such a disturbing case. Gino, thank you.
Everybody, I'm Rupra.
And I'm Taryn Asher. We begin with a heartbreaking loss for one Metro Detroit family dealing really with an unthinkable tragedy.
Yeah, Taryn, what began as a normal day at work quickly turned violent. A mother of 6 stabbed to death at an East Point McDonald's while doing her job.
And Fox 2's Camille Amiri joining us live with the very latest. And Camille, we understand you have spoken now with the woman's family. I mean, it's hard to imagine what they're going through.
Yeah, I mean, we were here all day and then family members started showing up this afternoon, one after another, all coming back to the scene of the crime. She has 6 children, as you said, ages 5 to 20, and some of the littlest ones were here. And let me tell you, it was absolutely heartbreaking.
My mama was a good person. She was the best mom anybody could ever ask for.
Jennifer Harris, a single mother of 6, a manager at McDonald's, fatally stabbed Thursday morning by one of her employees, according to police.
My mama, she woke up every day and went to work for us. My mama died trying to take care of us.
It happened right before 8 o'clock at the McDonald's on 9 Mile in East Point.
From our understanding, it happened near the drive-through window inside of the building, so in the employee area.
Investigators say it started as a verbal dispute between Harris and her employee. Harris asked the woman to leave, but
she came back with a mask on her face, and the only thing I seen was her hands. That's how I knew it was her. And she started stabbing her. I tried to stop her. It was no stopping her. She stabbed her everywhere.
Police say a customer, a CPL holder in line at the drive-thru, witnessed the stabbing and shot his gun in the air, attempting to stop the crime. The suspect ran out of the fast food restaurant, the CPL holder getting out of his car and holding her at gunpoint until police arrived.
He absolutely did the right thing. He showed, so to speak, heroism.
Harris's family members beside themselves with grief.
We met the lady and everything. I don't understand why she had to kill her. My mama was even good to her. She was good to everybody.
It's just so incredibly sad. The children's father is incarcerated. They told us that when we met with them earlier today, so it was just their mom and them. The suspect is 26 years old, and of course we expect her to be arraigned possibly tomorrow or the next day, hoping to learn more about what led up to this. Meanwhile, Jennifer worked here. She went by the name of Gemma, and she worked here for 15 years. So, I mean, just a horrible, horrible story all around. There is absolutely nothing that makes sense about this. Reporting live in East Point, Camille and Mary, Fox 2 News.
Yeah, Camille, I know that Gemma and that other person had an argument today. The suspect comes back, stabbing her. But do we know if this was an ongoing fight beyond today between the two of them? Are family members saying anything about that?
They're not. I mean, you know, we're going to hear more about that situation at the 6 o'clock show. But from every intents and purposes that we've been able to learn, that the suspect actually went out of her way to be nice to the children, all of them here at the McDonald's. They would hang out sometimes here. So you're going to hear more about that relationship at 6 o'clock. But they just can't understand this because they say it's so out of the blue, and what led up to this, why she did this. That, of course, remains to be seen. But, of course, we'll have a lot more tonight at 6 o'clock. Back to you.
Certainly such a terrible loss. So we feel for her. We just feel so badly for her family as well. We'll look forward to your report tonight at 6. Camille and Mary for us live. Thank you.
All right, guys. So I do have some of the video of her crashing out online. This isn't the one where she's arguing about or screaming about being sent home. But this is one where she was crashing out on her male best friend because she realized he actually wanted to date her.
Look, he always look at me a certain way or something, and I told him that I don't want to have sex. I told him that. So it's like, sometimes he would give me something to eat or something if I didn't make anyone on Instacart. I get that. But I told him I don't want him thinking that that I owe him that just because he do that for me sometimes. I want him to think that I owe him sex. So now, after I told him that, it's like he's been crying and crying and telling me he think I use him. Dismissing everything that I do for him and did for him. Dismissing the fact that he had this condition that he's been going through for a long time and nobody can help him. But me, I helped him get through it. And I cook and,
I mean, it's obvious this woman was mentally unstable, to say the least. Obviously going through a lot, and it just looks like she never was able to get the help that she needed to fix whatever she got going on in her brain, because I think she's overreacting about the male best friend thing, and I think obviously she overreacted about being sent home. But I can understand being upset about being sent home because that's messing with your money. You may want to work more, but if she's doing things wrong, if she's not performing to the highest level, then she has to be sent home.
I have a lot of money, but I still make money at work, but I don't have a car right now. I'm still working to get in a car. And he feels like I owe him sex. And now he's mad and crying and trying to make me feel guilty. I need to just calm down. I'm gonna be okay. But I should have known.
Gang violence and other kind of violence. So it is what it is.